Hey, whippersnappers, it's Tortoise the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Showdown OU Battles. Starting with a new team here today. I just threw this team together, so we're still kind of in the development phases, but I don't know what it is. I've got like over a half dozen different OU teams built, and I just can't bring myself to want to battle with any of them. I get real excited about them when I first put them together, and I get a couple of battles out of them, but then after that, it's just, yeah, I don't know. So I put this team together, a couple of guys who I thought would be interesting to use. Led off with Willow, my Espeon, tried to throw up some shields and stuff, but that didn't end up really working too well. So I brought in Shredder, and he went ahead and took out Azelf and Rotom, which worked out very nicely. And then Gardevoir came in with its Hyper Voice and took him out. Quasi, my Quagsire, came out, and he got a good waterfall off, but not enough to really do, like, not enough to take Gardevoir out at least. And then Gardevoir again hyper voiced and took it out. Staraptor comes in, and after Charizard defeats Gardevoir, is able to take Charizard out, but kills itself in the process with Recoil, which worked out really nicely. And then they were down to their Pyroar and Muck, and Bigwig was able to come in pretty easily and wipe them out one-hit KO style. So that worked out pretty nicely. Still working on balancing this team, but it's fun. It's got a couple people that I really like on it. I've been wanting to use a Staraptor for a while, and I always love getting a chance to use Diggersby. So yeah, let's try him out again, shall we? All right, guys, welcome back. We are up against Macau here, and again, I lead off with Willow, and I set up the screens and everything that we need to have up there, and then I switch out into Quasi. He's gonna take a hard hit from a critical flamethrower, and then he's gonna take a hard hit from the hidden power grass, which is gonna take him out. That's unfortunate. Sulu comes in, and Sulu's gonna break the sub and then go down to a flamethrower, so not a whole lot of help there either. But Smog then comes in and is going to be able to tank the flamethrowers from the Magmortar, as well as throwing up some air slashes in order to get him off the field. At that point, they bring in their Mega Tranitar. Smog lands the Focus Blast and is able to take him out real quick, which is very nice. They've got Gengar there. I switch from Smog into Shredder. Shredder takes the Shadow Ball like a boss, and then is going to dish back the knockoff after dodging the Focus Blast there. And Gengar is going to go down, which is beautiful. I love taking out Gengars. Ferrothorn comes in at that point, brings Smogon in. Smoug was well-timed because now we've got the Stealth Rocks on the field, so probably wouldn't have survived any other time to come in. Vaporeon is going to take the Fire Blast, but then go down to the Solar Beam there. Clefable comes in, takes a Fire Blast as well, lives with just 15% health. Starts throwing up the Calm Mind and stuff, but it's not going to do much. Smaug's able to take it out with an Air Slash the next turn. And then at that point, Macau forfeits. So Mega Charizard Y is pretty OP. I used a Mega Charizard X in my Pokemon X blind run, but haven't used Mega Charizard Y before, and he's pretty good. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Those were both really quick battles. Let's do a third one today for you guys, shall we? Alrighty. Alright guys, here we go with your bonus third battle, and led off with Willow, threw up a screen, and then went down to Proto Ninja there. Pretty much saw that coming, but figured I could do a little bit of something before that happened. Small comes in, is going to take some poison jabs before he finally lands a Fire Blast. Fortunately, Proto Ninja has the Scarf, so it's able to stick around for another turn and give us some trouble, which is unfortunate, but it happens. They bring in their own Charizard Y, gonna Air Slash Smogon and take him out. Bigwig comes in, and they switch into Vaporeon, which works out just as well, because we were going for the Wild Charge, so that worked out. Vaporeon's gonna take some good damage off of that. Gonna throw up the Protect. We're gonna Wild Charge again. Then they're going to withdraw, and they're going to bring in Tonks, who's got a Volt Absorb, or Lightning Rod is what he has. Quasi comes in, he's going to tank a Flamethrower, and we're going to tank another Flamethrower, and then we're going to throw up an Earthquake. Just forgetting that they had the balloon on him, wasn't really even thinking. So he's going to keep doing that. Going to throw a waterfall up, and we get the crit and take it out, so that's fine. It doesn't really matter. We would have been able to take care of that thing either way. They do a good bait and switch with me there. They switch in Charizard and then in Vaporeon to get a little bit of health back on their Vaporeon. Quasi is going to do a little bit of stuff here before I finally realize that it's not worth keeping him in on. Water Girl just keeps healing there, which Vaporeons are apt to do. They've got good defenses, so why not use them? So Vaporeon keeps going on there. They go for the Protect while I go for the Sword Dance. Gonna keep Sword Dancing here for a bit. They use the Scald. So thankful there that we didn't get the burn from the Scald. We used the knockoff and get the Vaporeon off the field, which works out very nicely. Then I go for the Sucker Punch, which is able to one-shot the Charizard, which is great. They then bring in Nappa. They go for the Mach Punch. I didn't go for the Sucker Punch. I was going to try just for the Iron Head because I didn't think Sucker Punch would do a whole lot given that he was fighting typing, but whichever. So Shredder went down, and then I bring Sulu in, and Sulu was able to tank out the last two people. So, yeah, a fun little team. Can definitely use some work. There's a couple of areas where I would probably add some things in there. Especially, I don't have a whole lot of priority on here, which has proven to be a bit of an issue. So I definitely want to deal with that a little bit. But yeah. Other than that, I think they're looking pretty good. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I've been your host, Tortoise, and you guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions. Have a good one.